What's up, people? All right, so look at this. I know I never did a video on this car, but this was my first commuter that I bought. It's a '08 Outback. It was a good car. It went through some issues. I'm not going to get to the whole story. Basically, it was in a little accident, and then the engine blew. So I spent the last few months, I gave it to my brother, and all that happened. So I spent the last few months trying to find a replacement motor for that car. Sorry, a replacement engine for that car. I know motors are electric. Let's not get it all technical about it. Anyway, found a engine finally, and you know what it is. It's this one. It's this engine right here. This bad boy. This bad boy is going to come out. It's going to go in there. And that one will be mobile again and gone. And this car, after I take off the panels I want, is going to get scrapped. We'll see how it goes. I'm just getting this headlight off because that's good. And that will go on this car also, because it needs both headlights, but that's a step in the right direction for that car. Then I'm just going to put you on time lapse and let you watch me start fucking shit up. See how long it takes me. And it probably will take me a while because I've never done this before. I watched a couple little tutorials on YouTube and there's a shitload of them. So that being said, I'm absolutely not going to make a tutorial on this. There are far better ones than I could ever make. People who've done it many, many times, especially Colin at Stein Fab Garage. I know he's done it several times, and I'm sure there's several people who have done it on YouTube and continue to do it. So all that being said, I'm gonna put you on a time lapse and let you watch me give this a go. So sit tight. Let's see what happens. look at this. I'm getting there. I have a couple things to disconnect here in the back. Gotta take off, I gotta lift the car up, take off that header with the cat, disconnect that thing, whatever this is. Tranny mount, I guess. Well, I don't even know if I have to disconnect that. Then I gotta unbolt the starter. I gotta unbolt all the bolts from the tranny, the bell housing. While I'm under there getting the header off, I can take the bolts off, or the nuts off of the motor mounts, and then I should be ready to lift it off. So here we go again. Okay, here's where we're at. I have everything disconnected that need to be disconnected to pull the motor out. It is now 3 o'clock, so it's taking me all day. But also, to be fair, I took apart a bunch of stuff that normally you wouldn't have to take apart to get that motor out, because I'm going to keep it. I'm going to take this car to the scrapyard, but I'm going to keep the parts that I took off. So where it stands now is we're ready to pull it, so I just have to mount this chain. So right here will be one side of the chain, right there will be the other side of the chain. And boom, we're gonna pull this thing out of here. So here we go. Okay, well, my retarded ass forgot to hit record when I was taking the engine out. But as you can see, I got her out. I also swapped the rims, put those ones on because I'm gonna keep the ones that were on here. I took this cowl off because mine is burnt and melted, so I'm going to replace that. So tomorrow what I'm going to work on is getting all the guts of the interior out. This rear seat, both front seats, and then those few dash panels that I had spoken about prior, and then the doors. I'm not so sure about this one still. I got to get these last couple panels out of here, swap the hatch, and call it a scrap. After I get this hatch off, put it on my car, put those other doors on my car. So it looks like I'm just going to do the driver doors. I'll probably keep the glass because that'll help me learn how to tint real well. So, and the mirror for sure. Yeah, definitely the mirror. So the mirrors and the glass on this side, but the doors will stay. I'll swap those doors out with my driver doors. Just straight swap, and I'll keep the glass on my driver doors. And then I'll load this piece on a trailer and drive it up to Santa Fe and scrap it. Anyway, I've got to, real quick, put that back on the car, clean up all this, probably just throw it in the bed of the truck for now, clean up all that stuff, clean up all this stuff, put that in the garage, and throw that away. And I'm done for the day. That being said, thank you for coming along with me on this journey. There will be another journey tomorrow to continue, and probably a few more journeys after that as I pull that piece into the garage to put the motor into it. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, I'm gonna end this video right here because I feel like each day is gonna be long enough to make its own video. So today's video, done. In the books. Cut. Quiet on the set, okay? Just chill. We're done for the day. Everybody go home. That's a wrap for the day. Stay tuned for next week's video, which will be tomorrow for me, while I do the rest of this strip down. The next video in the series after that's going to be pulling that bad boy in and putting the motor in it. And if you haven't seen these videos already, go ahead and watch those. Drop a like, drop a comment, let's get a conversation going. Subscribe if you haven't already. Really help me out on the channel. And share it with your friends. Tell them to subscribe. That'll help too. Alright, this is the Master of None signing out of the TOY-bBOX garage.